Bram Stoker's Dracula is a classic gothic horror novel that tells the story of Count Dracula, a vampire from Transylvania, in his attempt to move to England to spread his curse of the undead. The novel is divided into journal entries, letters, and other documents that tell the story from different perspectives. The story begins with a young lawyer named Jonathan Harker, who is a diligent and hard-working individual, but also somewhat naive and easily intimidated. He is travelling to Transylvania to help Count Dracula purchase an estate in England. During his stay at Dracula's castle, it had high walls, narrow windows, and a foreboding atmosphere. Inside it was a vast and labyrinth with long corridors, hidden passages, and secret rooms. Harker becomes increasingly uneasy with the Count's strange behaviour and eventually realises he is a vampire. Harker is trapped in Dracula's castle, but manages to escape with his life. Meanwhile in England, Harker's fiancée Mina, who is an intelligent, resourceful and a level-headed young lady, and her friend Lucy, who is a carefree and spirited young woman. They are enjoying their lives until Lucy begins to experience strange, nocturnal visits from an unknown creature. Lucy becomes progressively weaker, and her friends call on a doctor named Van Helsing, who is a brilliant and courageous individual who is unafraid to confront the supernatural to help Lucy. Van Helsing realises that Lucy has been bitten by a vampire and begins to take steps to protect her. As Dracula, an imposing figure with sharp features, pointed ears and a thick moustache, arrives in England, he sets his sights on Mina and begins to mentally harass her through a psychic connection. Mina and her friends, including Harker, who has just returned from Transylvania, become embroiled in a battle against Dracula, who is determined to spread his curse throughout England. The group discovers that the only way to defeat Dracula is to destroy him while he is asleep in his coffin during the day. They track him to his lair, which is a dark and eerie place, with crypts, coffins and ancient artifacts scattered throughout, and engage in a brutal battle that leaves most of them injured or dead. Ultimately, it is Van Helsing who destroys Dracula, plunging a wooden stake through his heart. In conclusion, Bram Stoker's Dracula is a classic horror novel that has been widely read and adapted into countless films and other media. The novel remains a thrilling and eerie read that continues to captivate audiences around the world.